The Courage of Shennong, Tasting 100 Herbs and Modern Depression's Redemption. In ancient times, Shennong tasted hundreds of herbs, and today there is a person who courageously conducts experiments, testing medicine on themselves. Shennong endured hardships, yet left behind invaluable knowledge of medicinal herbs for future generations. The story today reveals a new kind of endeavour, a modern version of tasting herbs, undertaken for the health and well-being of society. Yesterday, I finally received the Zhanshuking mushrooms I ordered online from Yunnan. To conduct an experiment, I wasn't sure how much to consume, so I asked the seller. He suggested 15 grams of each type, totaling 45 grams. It might not sound like much, but this wasn't a simple taste test. It was a pharmacological experiment to study how much dried, raw Zhanshuking can be safely consumed by a person with depression. Previously, I had tried other types of mushrooms, but the amounts were only 2 to 5 grams, which were easy to consume raw. However, this time it was 45 grams, a full bowl after being soaked in lemon juice, resulting in a large, bland-tasting soup. Without any seasoning, the mushrooms tasted like wax. But for the well-being of the people and society, I decided to pinch my nose and gulp down the whole bowl of raw, unseasoned mushroom soup. At first, 3 hours passed with no noticeable effects. So, I reported the findings to the supplier and then went to sleep. But in the middle of the night, severe reactions began. Vomiting and diarrhea, with my body going through intense distress. Although I was fully conscious, it was precisely this awareness that made me deeply understand Shennong's struggle. To test medicines for the people's health is indeed a daunting task. As society advances, the number of people suffering from depression continues to rise, including well-known figures like Coco Lee and Leslie Chung. But even more heartbreaking is the plight of many middle and high school students who, under the pressure of intense academic competition and parental expectations, find themselves with no way out. When they are further bullied at school, they often choose to end their lives. If we could establish a back-to-nature happy academy in Yunnan to replace those institutions that harm students' mental health, how many lives could we save? How many students could we help to rediscover hope and avoid tragedy? Imagine a paradise where students can grow up happily in a stress-free environment, far from anxiety and depression. If we can realize this vision, we will not only save countless lives, but also bring new hope to society. This is not just an experiment, it is a courageous attempt. For the happiness of many, we are willing to give our all. To make this great endeavor a reality, we need the support of angel investors. If we succeed, we will not only rescue students who are trapped in darkness, but also bring a new ray of hope to society.